paddlers. So we're out here in our Palm Beach. So we're just getting into that little annoying pocket now here on the Gold Coast. We've come out of the bay, like we said in the previous video. We're just now moving into a little deeper water, starting to get all those residual swells coming around. Coolangatta just growing a little bit. Wind hasn't really improved that much. We're probably still 12, high 12, 13s. Heart rate's about 145, 148. So we're just trying to load those catches. Trying to hold about MAF plus 10. So my individual MAF, because that obviously changes as our program members know, depending on how fit you are, or first on the program, or you've been sick, or COVID. So my individual MAF plus 10 beats, which is about a 145. So trying to hold about that. And as we get into these more bumpier conditions, it's really how much effort you need to put in to catch one, and what's the return of that effort. Because I find a lot of paddlers feel like just bull at a gate. They just sort of, we've obviously spoken about, we don't want to go, so if I'm trying to head 12 o'clock here, you can see those big swells are going that way around 10. Sort of got my eye out, sort of twisting my head to 1 o'clock, trying to get that eyes out to 2 o'clock, trying to have a look at a bit of those swells. And I'm only looking at ski lengths that way. I'm not looking 50 or 100 metres away. So make sure you're only looking 5 to 10 metres to your right in these conditions. So 10 metres that way, I'm going to catch up to it 10 to 15 metres in front, and there we go, straight onto it. Just feathering those lefts and rights. I have noticed with this run now, doing a couple of times, this mountain behind me on this side, that's Currumbin Hill, and hopefully you always just notice that that's sort of out there at 7 o'clock, and then obviously Coolangatta is out there at probably 4 or 5 o'clock. And if I'm here catching these runners, those landmarks don't move that much. So I'm just putting a little bit of rudder in. Sometimes I might go a little bit further left than I need to. Just caught a wind chop onto a swell, and coming back to how much effort I need to put in, because from here, and I put probably no more than 2 to 4 doubles. You know, you want to get some acceleration, and then when you're in that acceleration, like we said in the past video, I'm not stopping paddling, I'm just pulling the power out of it. So this is my rest. So again, we practice this active rest in our training sessions. We want your body to realise, okay, well I'm not pulling hard, but I'm still paddling, and that's how I'm going to bring my heart rate down. So because I'm still paddling and I'm slightly recovering, then when this swirl comes like now, I can accelerate again and then get that bit of lift. This one's going to link up to another little one for me. So that's how I'd like you to do it. What I don't want to see is, if I can get one, I don't want to see you here going, oh, this one, I don't even see my nose is up, I'm thrashing, I'm taking 10 doubles, 15 doubles, 20 doubles, and my nose is still up, and I'm just paddling on the back, heart rate's up, what's that gone to? 155 already, but I'm like this. I'm gonna get over it. I'm gonna catch this one. Oh no, I've committed too much now. So I've got to keep going until I get over it. And then it's like, oh my God, that wasn't worth it. And you're right, it wasn't worth it at all. So you've got to learn when to go, when to rest, and when to let it go. So these nice little ones here, 2 to 4, nice strong long strokes. That's it, come on. Power's off, gliding. Might meet up with this one here now. I'm not going to. I'm going to pull the power back a bit more, keep that momentum, still at 14k pace, and now I'm going to wait for it to drop. I had that micro resto back there. So you put your body in that false sense of, oh, we're having a rest. And now we're going to go again. And up we go. And this is how the elites can do this all day, because they're sort of catching and coasting, not catching and resting. That's the two differences. Catch and coast is still putting some power on, not trying to paddle over the runner. You're never going to do it. The runner's always going to go faster than you, or it's just going to disappear in front of you. So there's no point, you know, chasing it unless you're on it like this. Bit of a turn and I'm on. Now I'm coasting back to the right. Didn't last too long. Just trying to find that nice groove. Dropping. Now this is more of a swell, so I'm not expecting to catch that swell, but I did get a little lift and I did get a little bit of wind chop as well. But I didn't go for the swell. Like, A, it's going in the wrong direction, and B, they're just too full. So try and stay on the wind chops, dance between those. Make sure you're always thinking in 3 to 4 doubles, am I going to get on that? And then give it a go. If you're at 4 doubles and go, oh, 1 more double, I'll get on it, and you do, well done. Like that one. Now I'm coasting, having a bit of a rest, a couple of big breaths, and now I'm getting back into just paddling. So there's nothing here at the moment. So I'm waiting, bit of a look around, big swirl here. I'm going to catch that. A little wind chop in front of me, but I'm just off the back of it. So there's no point catching that. Here's one, a little bit of left rudder. And away we are. There we go. So I let a big swirl go. I let a runner go, because I was already just on the back of it. I was patient, and sort of within 5 to 10 seconds something appeared, and that's the one I caught. So it's sort of risk and reward, I guess we could call it. Make sure the effort you're putting in, you're going to get equal, hopefully equal recovery from that effort, and you're going to get this little bit of a lift. While I'll stop paddling to talk to you, that's definitely not what I'd be doing in a race or in a normal downwind conditions. You always want to be connected. The thing about being connected is obviously you can balance off your paddle. So, you know, I might dig deep, ski, sloughs, losing my balance, and I'm gonna use my paddle to help me do that balance, but we might do that in another video. So anyway, risk and reward. Make sure the effort you're putting in is rewarded, and you're not, I guess as they say, flogging a dead horse, using up excess energy which is only going to come back and bite you at the end of the race when you're tired, fatigued, you're losing your balance, losing your technique efficiency. There's no point. You have to let half a dozen go, let them go. You're going to go faster overall by letting them go and not chasing. So hopefully oh, 15 and a half. Hopefully that made sense. Hopefully you're consciously making those decisions. That makes sense. As always, thanks for your support. Get WhatsApp messages, emails, phone calls about these videos. So we're really happy that the GoPro has got a really good mic that I can do this real time. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We're hopeful of uploading a new video every Tuesday, Thursday, every week. And we're going to go back through our podcasts, make sure we do all those videos as well for those that just quite don't understand. And if you need help with programs, or you're coming second, third or fourth in your race, you've been doing the same thing for the last 4 or 5 years, you can't quite get on the podium, or you can't quite beat the first man or woman, then give us a call. I'm sure we can help you with that last 1 or 2% of your performance by bringing you on the programs and just having me there to help you out. So subscribe to the fitness coaching channel. Come and have a look at the programs. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.